Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm testing out a full face of new makeup from my last haul and the new Charlotte Tilbury pieces. So here I have the Walk of No Shame Jewel Pot Eyeshadow and the Walk of No Shame Jewel Lip. Now I think today's look turned out much better than the green look from last time. So if you'd like to see all of these products in action and hear my thoughts, just keep watching. I'm starting with eyes today, so I quickly applied these Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. This is going to be an eyeshadow shield, just in case there's any fallout. It will catch it before it hits the cheek. It says minimum effort, maximum results. These contain aloe leaf extract, calendula extract, camu camu extract, hyaluronic acid, and apparently a ton of vitamin C. So we're supposed to leave these on for 10-15 minutes and then discard after use. I love the gold, but more than that, I love the size. They're huge and one side isn't tapered, so you don't have to worry about which side goes where. If you're putting them on wrong, you just kind of throw them on. They feel really nice. So the first step, I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I'm using this Benefit Boying Cakeless Concealer. I have the shade number 1, the lightest possible shade. It looks like a little pencil. I have not tried this, so we'll have to see. I'm just going to dab a teeny tiny bit. I can hear the camera desperately trying to focus. Anytime you hear that crackling sound, it's kind of a like... That's the lens on the camera, and I do have a nice camera and lens, but if there's a lot of movement, it sometimes struggles to get focused. And unfortunately, there is nothing I can do. I've tried turning down the volume on the camera, not the mic, but then people have said, your volume sounds really low, so I just turned it back up to the normal level. I do have a brand new camera. I'm still playing around with it. I've been using it for photography, but not video yet. I had to purchase a separate SD card and then a new SD card reader for the new SD card. All kinds of hidden expenses. But when I get that up and running, it's going to be a whole new level. I have 2 new eye products to test out today. The first is this one size Patrick Star Visionary Eyeshadow Palette. I am so excited. I swatched one eyeshadow from this palette so far, so I'm going to apply that first. And then I also have Charlotte's Jewel Pot in the shade Walk of No Shame. I'm excited to test this out as well. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this right now. There's also going to be a Pillow Talk shade, but that was not available when I placed this order. Only the Walk of No Shame. Originally, I thought this was supposed to be another cream eyeshadow, just a different, more intense, sparkly version, but it's actually a pigment similar to Hourglass. Oh, this is the exact amount of eyeshadow in this little pot. I emptied it out on accident. I guess I just put it right back in. I don't know what to do with it now. Just kind of wiggling it around in there. Ah, success! Okay, so the little plastic protector came off. It's identical to Hourglass, how they have the little plastic protector to keep everything in there. I don't think there's that much product. Now that I've seen the entire pot, let me swatch it. I'm not that impressed. Are you? What do you guys think? I was expecting a really intense, wow, oh my gosh, that is so sparkly. But it almost goes on kind of sheer. Just now I blended that out to basically nothing. The packaging is cute, I guess, but I'm not really that fussed with this clear plastic top with the little glitter flecks down at the bottom. It's okay. I'm not overly impressed with this right now. I'm going to set it aside and we'll go in with the palette first and then we will revisit this. But first swatch is pretty disappointing. The entire time I've sat here talking about the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow, this concealer has not creased at all. I I think that's a really good sign. So now I've picked up a fluffy brush and I'm going to begin by going into this shade right here, Soft Serve. This is going in the crease. This shade right here, Everything, right in the center, looks sort of similar to our Charlotte Tilbury, so I just want to swatch to compare these two. It's pretty soft. Okay, so I'm going to swatch Everything right here. Patrick Star Everything, Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame. That eyeshadow looks kind of flaky, but I do think the powder shadow kind of seems to be a bit more intense than this little jewel pot, which is surprising. Ooh, wow. Playing devil's advocate here, that is all. This palette that comes with 15 eyeshadows is $42. That little jewel pot is $35. These colors are pretty similar, and you might prefer the eyeshadow. I purchased this myself. The eyeshadow palette was sent to me complimentary, but that doesn't matter to me. All opinions are always my own. I'm always going to be honest and give you guys the most accurate information I possibly can. Okay, that's enough hating on the jewel pot before I even try it, so let's go ahead and apply this. I picked up my flat shader brush, and this is going on the lid. I do like it. My only concern is that you have to build it up to get that intense color payoff that I know people are expecting. I can't be the only one here. And I can tell that I've already used a decent amount of product. The shadow is nice. I think $35 was the wrong price point. I would have liked to see this at $26. It's going to be up to you to decide whether or not $35 is really worth it for a very small shimmery pigment. It looks nice. I probably could have achieved a similar effect if I had just gone in with this Everything eyeshadow. See? Well, now I went ahead and I topped it off with the eyeshadow. It's so strange because on the one hand I really like it and I'm disappointed at the same time. Next, with a Rephr 13 brush, I'm picking up the shade Brownie right here, and I'm just going to add a little depth in the outer V. And with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend out the crease. The top of the eyes is now done. I think it looks really pretty. I went back with that little jewel pot and I used it to blend out the eyeshadow on the lid, and I think it looks really nice. That took a lot longer than expected. These feel glued to my face. I have a tiny bit of fallout right here, so I'm just going to wipe that up with the excess serum on the little patch. Moving on to complexion for now, I'm going to prime my face with this Wonder Beauty Hidden Glow Brightening Cream. I did go in with my normal moisturizer earlier, but this is just going to give us a little extra glow. It can be worn alone or underneath makeup for a dewy finish. It contains Centella asiatica extract, adenosine, and squalene for oil control. If you wore it alone, I think it would just enhance your natural skin a little bit. The glow is very subtle, but it feels like it will make an excellent makeup primer. For foundation, today I'm trying this Benefit Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation. They sent over the shade 5. I think this is going to work. I swatched it on my hand during my haul and it looks like it should be okay. I don't know anything about this foundation, so I'm not sure if it's meant to be medium, light, full coverage, what kind of finish it has. I'm just going to draw a few stripes and hope for the best. So I should probably get a mirror. I have a couple stick foundations that I really love. Depending on the formula, they can be great for just touch-up, just travel, or they can make a perfect everyday foundation. It totally depends. The Bare Minerals foundation stick, for example, I really like that for every single day. The Tom Ford stick is really nice. Bobbi Brown, I know people are obsessed with it. The Guerlain foundation stick I only like to use for touch-up or travel. I want to build up the coverage a little bit and see what happens. I like the foundation stick so far. It really is light as air, so I went in with a little bit more to build up the coverage, and I think it looks really nice. When I look up close, it doesn't look heavy, and I can't really see lots of texture. So now I'm going back in with the Benefit Concealer underneath my eyes. I'm just going to apply a little bit. I'm glad we did the under eye mask because I'm pretty sure this is really matte. Ooh, I think that looks really pretty. I'd say it's more of a medium coverage concealer. And it does look matte. I'm still going to set with a teeny tiny bit of powder. But I think it looks really pretty. I think the color worked out perfectly. I'm taking this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Just the smallest amount. I like this powder. Ooh, way too much. I like this powder because it is so finely milled. Makes everything look airbrushed. To bronze my face, I'm going in now with this Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Fusion Powder. This is the shade 9, right? 9, yes. I wasn't sure if it was a 9 or a 6, but it's supposed to be a 9. I'm gonna take just my traditional bronzer brush. So this has a little bit of a sheen to it. I just love Giorgio Armani. All of their products are so sophisticated, very natural. It's just a beautiful makeup look. Ooh, I love that bronzer. So far, I'm really impressed with the foundation and concealer as well. I think the complexion is looking really good so far. Everything's just come together nicely. So to finish up the face, I'm going in now with this Wander Beauty On The Glow Blush and Illuminator. This is the shade Petal Pink. I don't know the best way to apply this, but I know it's really pigmented, so I'm just going to dab it on with my fingers, just in case. Wow, that is so pretty. Do you see, it's not glossy or sheer. It packs a huge punch in terms of color payoff, but it almost makes it easier to apply because you don't have to worry about blending it out. You just kind of dab it on a little bit and you're done. You don't have to worry about disturbing the makeup too much. And I really like the color. I like the finish, I love the color. That is just the perfect blush shade. I'm really happy with this. We were just out of town. We went to the beach for the weekend. I brought this with me and I didn't even open it, but this is the perfect type of product for beach beauty. On the other side of the stick, we have the highlighter. This is Nude Glow. Again, I'm just gonna use my finger. I think that's the safest bet. I love it. It reminds me so much of the Guerlain stick illuminator that's like this. And I always say it's like a skin perfector. Even though this looks kind of pearly, I thought it was going to be more platinum champagne. It's not. It just blends right into your skin. It looks like your skin is just glowing, just perfect. Now I just have to finish up the eyes, so I picked up a pencil brush and I want to experiment with other shades. So I'm going into the shade Booked. And this is going underneath the lower lash line. I'm going to be very careful because I know how pigmented these shadows are. I just want to very lightly smoke that out. To line the top lash line, I'm going in now with this one size Point Made Bodacious Black 24-hour liquid eyeliner pen. We'll see if it's still on tomorrow. Hopefully it's good because my feline flick is starting to dry up, so I need another one. It is a sponge tip, not a brush. But it's going on really fast and easy and perfect, very smooth. This might be one of the best liquid eyeliner pens I've tried. It went on so fast and easy. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why it started to get really messy. Hopefully that was just the one time. I love this eyeliner pen. I don't care if it lasts 24 hours. I don't need it to last 24 hours. It went on really easy. Ooh. And I know liquid eyeliner can be a struggle for some people. If you're a beginner, a pen is always best versus the little inkwell. And this one is really nice. That wing is so sharp. Wow. There is a huge lightning and thunderstorm outside. Okay, I am going to fill in my eyebrows using this Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil and the Gimme Brow. I know they have the new eyebrow pen, but I just want to fill them in with this pencil and this brow gel, just because. I want to start with the basics because I really haven't tried any Benefit brow products, I think. So I'm just going to go with what I know for today. I really like how fine the pencil is. You can easily mimic hairs right in the front. I think it looks really good. And I have the shade 4. So this is the Gimme Brow. Also shade 4. The gel gives a lot of color. I think they might be a little bit too dark now. But you know, we're trying products for the first time. Now I know. I either need a lighter shade or maybe just use less product. But it's a tiny brush. I don't think it's possible to use less. To highlight the inner corner of the eye and the brow bone, I've picked up a precision brush. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, Manila Sands. Going back into the palette. I think this is a matte eyeshadow. Usually I would do a little shimmer, but I just want to see what this looks like. For lashes, I have a new mascara here to try. This is from Wander Beauty. This is the Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. This is the strangest tube. It really is squeezy. But I really like the look of this wand. So this could be incredible. I like it. It's really nice. It's great for length and separation. You get a little volume. I would probably need to go back, dip back into the tube. Eyes are now done. I don't want to do anything too smoky. I don't want to add too much. So this is perfect. I think we've reached a nice stopping point. I could go in with the One Size Beauty gel eyeliners in the waterline, but they only have black and a really deep brown. I think that's just going to be too dark for me. I really like how all of the products came together. It looks really nice. So for lips, I have the new Charlotte Tilbury Jewel Lip, Walk of No Shame. I swatched Walk of No Shame lipstick in store the other day, and it looks nearly identical, not the same, but nearly, to Bond Girl, which I do have. So I'm just going to use this as a lipstick and then top it off with this gloss. Open it up. It looks so pretty. I feel the same way about this Jewel Lip packaging as I do about the Jewel Pot little eyeshadow. It's okay. I feel like I understand what they were trying to do. They wanted to add glitter and make it sparkly because it's supposed to be jewel and intense. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this jewel top? Do you think it's really pretty? Do you think it looks kind of cheap? Sort of cheesy? I think it photographs really beautifully, but in person, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I love Charlotte Tilbury packaging. The Instant Eye palette, that long rose gold packaging, I think is really stunning. The bronzer, that giant oyster shell, is so glamorous and it looks very chic, kind of old Hollywood. This is, I think, the complete opposite direction. This is not like classy glam. It's just kind of glittery glam, I don't know. The Walk of No Shame lipstick is a little bit more red than Bond Girl, but they are just so close. I couldn't justify picking up another lipstick. Now they're calling this something else, so it's no longer called Bond Girl. It has a different name, but I guess it's supposed to be the same color? I'm not sure. Okay. Moment of truth, Charlotte Tilbury, don't let me down. Let's go ahead and apply this Walk of No Shame Jewel Lip. It looks very pretty in the tube. I love the gloss. You can see a little glitter. You have to look so close up. Like here, I can see the glitter. Very few people are going to be standing that close to me. Especially now, nobody's going to be. I'm not sure if it's worth all the hype because you don't see a ton of sparkle on the lips, but at the same time, it doesn't feel chunky either, so give and take. It feels really smooth and hydrating and glossy, but you don't see a ton of sparkle. Up close you can see it. It looks really pretty. I love the color. I'm happy with the gloss. I don't even care if it has sparkle. I don't necessarily want really glittery, glossy lips anyhow, so I really like this. And I don't think I have many lip glosses this color. I think the Jewel Lip from Charlotte Tilbury is going to be a new favorite of mine. This looks really stunning. It's very glossy as well. So even though you don't get a lot of sparkle, you still get a lot of shine. Well, I did have plans later on with Jazzy, but they just got canceled because of the terrible weather outside, so there's really no point in me setting my makeup. We are done for the day. The look is complete. And I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I think there are a lot of products here to be excited about. So I just want to quickly give you guys a recap and share my thoughts. Starting with this One Size Beauty Patrick Star Visionary Eyeshadow Palette. I really like this. I'm going to insert some swatches. I haven't even touched all of these eyeshadows yet, but the shadows that I did use blended really nice. They were really creamy and pigmented. They went on like a high quality eyeshadow, and for $42, 15 colors, I think this is a really great value. I'm not really a huge collector of cardboard palettes like this, but I do think the exterior packaging is really pretty. Inside, these colors are very wearable. This top row of eyeshadows, that's really all anybody needs. But you do have some pops of color. You have the blue, you have some greens. I'm sure it's no surprise at all, but I love this Giorgio Armani powder. And this is not a new product. This is the Neo Nude Fusion Powder. Shade 9 is what I used as a bronzer today. It's so creamy, dreamy, it blends beautifully, and it has that very soft, subtle sheen. So it just looks really natural. It looks like your skin. I love this powder. So far, I'm incredibly impressed with these Benefit products. This is the Cakeless Concealer and the Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation. I think they both look really nice. The stick foundation I'm going to have to watch because these things tend to break down over time. Right now it looks beautiful. The concealer really impresses me, and I haven't used a lot of Benefit products, so I didn't really have any expectations. It could have gone either way. My favorite products that I tried today are these. This Wander Beauty Stick. This is the On The Glow Blush and Illuminator. This is beautiful. I wish I had known about this product sooner because I love it. I saw online they have several different shades, so I'll probably pick up more of these. I also really like the Mile High Club, this volume and length mascara. I'm not easily wowed when it comes to new mascaras, and I've tried a lot of new formulas lately. They're all good, not great. This goes in the great column. I really like it. It went on really nice. This Patrick Star One Size Liquid Eyeliner. This is the Point Made in Bodacious Black 24-hour liquid eyeliner pen. I don't need my eyeliner to last 24 hours. I don't think you should wear makeup for 24 hours. But I really like the way it went on. It went on very easily. So I think this is going to be a great eyeliner for beginners, but also it's a really reasonable price point. I think it's like $19, something like that. And last but not least, I really love this Charlotte Tilbury gloss. This is the Jewel Lip in the shade Walk of No Shame. The color is beautiful. The packaging, I could take it or leave it. I think it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. This to me does not scream luxury, and Charlotte's price point is starting to creep higher and higher. So this is a win for me. I really like it. I'm happy with the color. Charlotte is 50-50 with me today. I'm not a huge fan of this Jewel Pot, the eyeshadow. I do really like the color. I think it is pretty. But for $35, I don't know if this is the best thing she's come out with. It's not the worst thing she's come out with. It's not bad. I think it is very pretty. It's just super expensive, and I feel like you're paying for this. And I'm not a huge fan of this packaging. It's okay. I would have rather her put this in one of the larger cream eyeshadow pots and just give you more product. And that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you liked seeing all of these new products in action. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, questions down below. I want to hear from you guys. What is your favorite product that I showcased today? Let me know down below in the comments. We will keep the conversation going there. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned, everything on my face down in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.